Jumping out the whip, shit cold. Watching my step gram froze. Most my days spent alone. Same with my bro, he knows. Ay, gotta pay dues. Walking in mud, you can check my.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey. And girl, I've got a grocery haul for you guys today. So I went to the Kroger and I didn't have any physical coupons, but I had maybe like one digital coupon that I was able to use. There was a couple of items that were on a weekly deal, and then everything else was pretty much full price. So girl, okay, we try to save as much as we can over here. However, I did have a budget. I went over my budget, but it's okay because this is going to take us into the next couple of weeks or so. We're going to stretch it out, make my portions as far as cooking a little bit smaller so that there's not a whole lot of food waste, which we have been doing really good on that, by the way. We used to waste a lot of food because I would cook not knowing who was going to be here, who wasn't going to be here. You know what I'm saying? But now I just said, you know what? Too much food waste. Food cost is too high. Don't want to do that. So I'm going to go over everything that I got. And hopefully this is going to stretch us into next week. And so the total for this grocery haul is $91.79. So like I said, I did go over my budget. If I'm being transparent with you guys, my budget was literally $50, okay? So I was way over budget, right? But again, it's okay because I don't have to go to the store next week. So, or let's just say I'm not going to go to the store next week. I try to be smart about what I purchased and everything. And I have a couple of meal ideas. Now, are these going to be written in stone? No. However, I do want to go over out loud what I'm thinking about as far as meals in the next coming days. Today is Tuesday, so in the next few days and then hopefully next week. So we'll see. Okay, so this is everything that I picked up, and as I'm looking at this, I'm like, where is the $90 at? But I guess, girl. So let's go through it. I got a 2-pack of paper towel. They didn't have any more of the 2-pack sparkle, and I honestly did not want to buy the bigger pack. I'm seriously thinking about maybe doing a BJ's membership, y'all. I don't know, I keep going back and forth with that, but anywho, so the Glimmer Kroger brand paper towel, this was $2.39. I did pick up some tea instead of like a whole bunch of soda, y'all. Buying 12 packs and 24 packs, I didn't realize how much money we actually spent on just soda, right? So trying to cut back on buying sodas and just buying juices instead. So anywho, or tea. So this tea was on sale for $2.99, either $2.99 or $3.99, one of them. But it's a 48 bag, pitcher size. So make some tea when there's no Kool-Aid, because I'm down to one pitcher. So it'll either be tea or Kool-Aid. Speaking of Kool-Aid, I have some Kool-Aid in the pantry, but we are completely out of sugar. So I went ahead and got that. Honestly, I can't remember how much this was. I want to say it was like in the $2 30-cent-ish range. I could be wrong about that. That was actually something that I ran back to get. I didn't even look at the sign to see how much it was. Then I got these green beans. I believe these were $3.99 or something of a sort. I'll put the correct price on the screen if I remember, y'all. Don't hold me to that, because sometimes when I go back and edit stuff, I'll be forgetting. So this is the trimmed green beans. So I decided to get the fresh versus the can. Then we are out of bread, so I needed to get some bread. And this is the Smart Way brand. I'm seeing this brand a lot more often at my Kroger. And it's cheaper than the Kroger bread. So this was $1.29, and they're thin slices, but bread is bread, y'all. Then I got another thing of tortillas because I am planning as one of the meals to make chicken quesadillas with green beans and maybe the cilantro rice. You know, it might be a little bit unorthodox with the green beans, but it is what it is, y'all. So I can actually split this in half. There is 10 tortillas in here, but I've got a pack that's already open in the refrigerator. So whatever's left over, I am going to try and use those up so that they don't go bad and make like breakfast burritos or something for myself so that I can do better about my eating, y'all. I don't want to go into that. This is not that video. So anyways, tortillas, they were I believe these were 10 for 10 today, if I'm not mistaken. So broccoli, the broccoli was $3.99 or $3.29, something of that nature. So I decided to get another bag of frozen broccoli. I have a half a bag in the freezer. So that, of course, will be a side for a dish. And then I got some potatoes. These can be used for mashed potatoes, French fries, baked potatoes. And then I got a bag of onions. So this was $3.19 and this was $2.19. Something like that, right? So I'm completely out of onions. I'm completely out of potatoes. Eggs, $7.75. So I only got look, that sounded depressing, didn't it? $7.75 for this 18 count. So here we are with that. Orange juice, apple juice was $1.39. So not bad for that. And I didn't actually have a coupon for this, but it's okay. It's for Olivia. Then I went ahead and picked up another gallon of water. So this is the spring water. I normally get the drinking water, but I just wanted, they were the same price, $1.19. I just wanted to give this one a try and see if there was if I would notice a difference in the taste or something. I don't know. Then I picked up some cheese slices for either grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't have any lunch meat, so grilled cheese sandwiches and hamburgers. So that's why I bought the ground beef to make hamburgers and French fries one night for dinner. And so we're almost out of cheese. I think there's 2 or 3 slices in the fridge. So I went ahead and got that. And I think this was $2.49 or $2.99, something like that. The ground beef was $10.99, but I had a $1.10 off coupon and you were able to use it on a 1 pound, 3 pound, and a 5 pound. The 80-20 roll is $2 more than this one, so we went for this one. Cheese, I got the Mexican blend cheese for the chicken quesadillas. So whatever's left over will just be left over, right? And it can be used for either cheesy mashed potatoes or, Olivia likes tortilla chips. I have a little bit of tortilla chips over here in the bag. So she likes to do tortilla chips with salsa and sprinkle cheese on top of it. So got 2 bags of these. They were on a weekly deal for $1.79. The milk was $3.29 and so is the orange juice. They're both a half a gallon and I didn't have a coupon for either one. I think that's the most I've ever paid for a half a gallon of milk and orange. I'm going to just be all the way honest. But I knew we needed milk because I just tossed some old milk the other day. And like I said, I didn't want to buy a whole lot of sodas, so got some juice. Okay. Chicken thighs. This bag is now $5.99. When they first started putting these out, they were $4.99, but of course everything has gone up. So these are $5.99, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that's not a bad price. The only thing is the chicken pieces, of course, are smaller. So there's a lot of thighs in here, and you can actually, depending on the size of your family, you can actually split this in half and create 2 meals. So for us, one meal might end up being baked chicken. I have a packet of buttermilk ranch seasoning packet. So I'm going to use that one night for a meal, and then it'll create leftovers because there's only 3 of us most of the time here. So anyways, the idea is to cook and then have enough for the next day so that I'm not cooking 7 days a week literally, and then the refrigerator is starting to fill up with a whole bunch of leftovers that nobody wants to eat, right? So you can split this pack up. If you see it, it's $5.99. You can split this up. You can do several things with this. You can even split it up in 3s. 3 girl, I lost my train of thought. Y'all get what I'm saying. Depending on how many people are in your family, right? So for us, one night I could do the buttermilk ranch packet. I could do barbecue baked chicken. I could do regular baked chicken. I'm not gonna fry anything, for a little while. I'm gonna cut back on frying a whole lot of food. So that's how that's going to go with the thighs. Those are just some ideas. And then, of course, the sides can be, again, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. I can even cut them up in like little small cubes and throw some olive oil, some seasonings, and roast them in the oven. I could do that. And green beans, that bag of green beans is actually going to last for 2 meals anyway, because we literally are not going to eat this whole bag in one thing, right? So that'll be split in half, and we'll end up having that for 2 meals. And then the same with the broccoli. I have a half a bag, so that could be like for 2 meals or whatnot. So hamburgers is definitely going to be for this. It's 73.27, and y'all know this has a lot of fat in it, so it's gonna shrink down, girl. Okay, so that's why I just left hamburgers just for that. Chicken breast. So this chicken breast, so my plan is to split this in half, right? So I can use it looks like there's 5 pieces in here, so I can take the biggest piece and like fillet it and split it in half to create 2.5 pieces. And I could take 2.5 pieces to make the chicken enchiladas, and then I could take the other 2.5 pieces to make like what you call it, stovetop, like sauteed chicken with maybe some yellow rice, some green beans, something like that, instead of like fried chicken strips or fried chicken pieces, and I don't have any Alfredo, so that would have been a good idea. But I could literally use this for, I guess, what you would consider like grilled chicken, right? But not on a grill, just cooked either on top of the stove with some olive oil or in the oven, and then cut it up or whatever and distribute it that way. So this was $12.68. And then I got a pack of chicken legs. So with the chicken legs, there is, let's see, 3, 6, 9, it's about 12 pieces in here. So with this, I would cook all 12 pieces, right? Because this can be something for a leftover. So I could do a whole thing of baked chicken and then do some veggies on the side, right? So anyways, this was $5.81. So normally my response would be not bad. However, I went over my budget. So, it is what it is, y'all. But this is everything that I did pick up. So it'll stretch. And then I feel like I got a couple of good meal ideas. But anyway, y'all, so thank you so much for visiting the channel. If you like the grocery haul, make sure you leave a comment down below. Say hello, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye.